So today's topic is about how we align our head and our spine together in conjunction with our foot and our hand. A couple of weeks ago, I talked about how we enforce our hand in right direction, like like in Wuhao, some hand is like that, some hand is like that, and there's some hand is like that, but pretty much a lot of hands it's open. Of course, we have a punch also. And then we talk about the foot, how the foot is aligned, and how it matches with the hand and the foot. So the external harmony is matched, which is the shoulder matched with the hip, the elbow matched with the shoulder, the elbow matched with the knee, and the wrist matched with the ankle. So that's how we match it. It's called the external harmony. Okay, and of course the internal harmony is a separate thing. We had a video on it, on external internal harmony, how they match together when you do the form. Today's topic is more of a physical. We're not going to talk about the mind yet, which we will continue next time. Today we talk about the physical part. The physical part is a very important part in Tai Chi, because you can have the mind, which is great, but if you don't have the physical, then you cannot do much. You'll be on a wheelchair, or the mind cannot direct the movement to your physical to do it. So the physical part is as important as the mindful part. Usually when you learn Tai Chi for the first time, the physical part is very important, okay? So where is the head supposed to be? Do we look like that? Do we look like that? Do we do that? We do that. No, we do none of that. The head goes according to how the form is moved, okay? Now what about the eyes? The eyes do not focus on one thing. Our eyes do not focus on one thing. We just gaze. Basically, we are looking at 180 degrees. If I'm standing here, even though I'm looking to the front, I'm not looking at that dot. If I'm looking at that dot, then my whole eyes is focusing on that. I'm looking at 180 degrees, but I'm facing the front. So I can see here. I can kind of intuitively see. See, if I put my hand here, am I looking in the front? I can see. I can even see. I don't have to turn my head. Okay? And what about the back? Can you see the back? Of course you can see the back. We use our ear to hear the back. So we use the entire head to visualize or to see our vision. So remember, the eyes is 180 degrees here, the ears is 180 degrees in the back. Well, you have to train your ears for that. Okay, then in our movement, when we place the hand, do we look at the hand? Do we look at the fist? Do we look at the finger? Do we look at the palm? No, we don't. We gaze through it. Okay, depending on the move. Okay, let's say we're doing lazy to taiko. I told you that this one aligned with your eyebrow and is on this side, this way. So I gaze through it. I know my hand is there. I even know my hand is here. But I don't look down. I don't look up. If I look down, you see that my spine is off. My neck is off. I'm not straight. So to be straight, looking straight, your chin has to come in. So therefore, you have to feel like you has been suspended. Somebody pull you on the top like that. Okay? Or you put a book so you won't fall off. So that's how you keep your neck straight and you keep your head straight. And it aligns with the spine. Why is that? So that everything moves together. We don't do that in Tai Chi. We do that. So everything is rotating from the bottom to the top. And from the bottom, it decides to turn. And when it turns, and the head turn with it. So the head don't do that. Never. Okay. There are occasions where you have to do it because of the journey of the movement or the process of doing the movement. There are certain times happening, but usually the body directs the head to move. Okay. So if I'm standing like this, of course my head is facing here and my body is like that. If I'm standing like that, my head is facing there, my body is aligned like that. Alright? What happens if I face like that? If I face like that, am I looking there? Am I gazing there? Depend. Depend of the move. Okay? So if your enemy is going to be here, so you're going to look here. See, when you look here, the spine is still straight, but the hand is here, the hand is here. It's like lazy to taiko. So I'm on the side. I call this on the side. I'm not square. If I square, that's a brush knee, that's square. And I strike. Do I look at the hand? No. I look through the hand. Look through the hand. I look far, but gazing far, but not focusing on any point. That is how we do a Wuhao. Okay. We always project our energy by gazing away. Now, do we ever actually focus on a point? Yes, only in applications. Because in application, because we want to strike a certain area, then we will focus on that point of contact. Now you're going to ask me a question, why don't we do it in a form? Remember, forms are different. The purpose of doing form is to have total relaxation, not have an intent completely at one place. Everything needs to be aware of, everything needs to be there. Okay? And nothing is shown to attack someone, even though the movement is showing it. Everything is prepared to attack someone. For example, when we do a brush knee, we don't extend our hand out because we are not applying, but we intend to apply, but we are not applying. We're preparing to apply. So everything is placed there so that we have a complete benefits of using gravitational force, not overindulging, not overdoing. We are stable, we have cylindrical force. Our movement is slow and graceful. So nothing is used as a martial art, but everything is used to prepare the mind to get ready for an action. That's how Tai Chi has been done. At least I know that's how it's been done in Wuhao. Not sure about other styles. A lot of styles actually show the applications in the form. We have the application in the form, but we don't execute the application because we want to maintain complete stability, complete continuity of our oneness in the entire movement. Okay, so let me talk about some of the movement that how our head turn. A good example, a simple example, which most of you know, it's let's say playing the banjo. So we leave out, let's say we're doing open close from here. We start and I go down. See, I'm still facing here. And then I bring it up, and so my body turn, and I play the banjo. When I play the banjo, I don't look at my hand. If I look at my hand, then my angle is going down. I need to look straight up, gazing up. And I can see my finger here. I can even see my toe. I can visualize my toe, because over here is 180 degrees too. Here, 180 degrees, the entire four wall I can see, including the floor, even though I'm facing in the front. Okay, that's how powerful the eyes are. If you cannot see it, go check with optometry, something wrong with your eyes, okay? Should be able to see it. Not directly, indirectly, gazing it. There's several movements, like a good example will be, let's see, we're going to high pad on horse. No, let's start from single whip. Okay, from single whip, we're going from here. We're facing at 10:30. So that is our, no, we go from here. We're facing at 1:30. I step back, I rotate. From here to 9 o'clock. We don't square, it's sideways. I sink, I step, and I turn with that. Okay, let me face this side for you to see. Let's see, I'm going to do it from here. I step back, I rotate, and I pivot, and please don't square, it's on this side. And I sink, see that? I sink my body, my spine is also going down, I turn my body, my whole head is turning. I'm not doing that, no. My whole head is turning with my spine. I step, my spine is here. So my head is facing here. And I'll turn, and I bloom it. I rotate, shift, I'm still looking at this side. I'm still looking at this side of the hand. And it's turning. And then my body turns with my head and my hand turns with it. So my spine is rotating at 50-50 and it turns. My head goes with it, my spine goes with it, my hands go with it. So that's very important. That's how the function of the head position is all based on the spinal direction, starting from the rotation of the foot. Now, sometimes if the foot is already there, then it's rotation from the pelvis. Otherwise, for example, this one is rotation on the foot, rotation on the heel, rotation on the heel, then no more. Now the heel don't move anymore. Now the rotation of the hip area or the waist area, and it went all the way there. Okay, so that is the part of the important of positioning the head at the right place at the right time. If you're new to here or if you're online right now, please say hi to us. We would love to know where you're from, and let us know if you're from another country. Just let us know, say hello. We also have a Discord channel, so you can go ahead and like our Discord channel. You can join our member. It's free to join in. It's called Master Jimmy Wong, and have a lot of good videos on there. And for today's, please like my video. Please like it because it creates an algorithm and also create other people to come and watch it since it's live. And if you're not subscribed to my member here, please subscribe. It's free, and you're welcome to send us messages and let us know what kind of video you want to see in the future. Okay, so the next move I want to talk about is the high pattern horse. A little bit changes with the head. So when we finish the single whip from here, all right, and then I shift and I chop. Now because I'm in a sideway, so my head is facing you. So, and I chop, I don't look at my hand. I chop, I'm still looking forward, keep me straight. And then I turn and I square. See, when I turn, my pelvis rotate down and the hands go, and my neck is upright. And I push up. It's upright. And I shift. And then from here, I will look at my right hand. As soon as I finish, I'll look at the left hand. So that I'm keeping my center. And I tap, flip this. I sink. I don't look at my hand. I don't do that. I sink. And I cut to the neck. I don't look at this hand. I look straight at this area, the person. But if I'm applying, I will probably look at the neck. And because I'm not applying, I'm just doing a form. So therefore, I don't do that. So if we keep our neck straight, and if we're rotating our neck in the right way, especially in the Tai Chi way, it will maintain good free flow of energy going into our spinal cord. Some doctors, like chiropractors, they emphasize a lot on spinal treatment. And it's very important that our spinal are kept straight all the time. If you keep your spinal straight all the time, you will grow taller, believe me. Because all this spinal cord joined together, and if you elongate it, you will grow taller. And that's why generally you don't see Tai Chi people have a hunchback like that, unless they had injury or due to very old age, that's possible. But if you maintain it straight all the time, you will have a good straight spinal cord. Okay? When that happens, the chi can travel in there, and all the nerves that's connected to it, there's a lot of acupuncture point in it, and a lot of those organs, energy, or the chi in the organs, all direct towards the spinal cord. So we use a lot of acupuncture treatment through that to show where the heart is, where the lung is, where the liver is, where the intestine is, the stomach, all that is in the back of the meridian. We call it a bladder meridian. Okay, has all the major organs that attach to the energy go towards to the spinal cord. So if you have a spinal cord problem, you probably may have a problem in your organ's energy. Okay, that's how we do the treatment. Instead of treating the organ, we're treating the point that direct the energy to the organ. So if you train your Tai Chi correctly, elongating the spine and everything, so you let the Chi free flow on it, and it's going to help your organs. It's going to help your body. It's going to make you function better for your age. So it will do good for you. Okay. The spine, since we're talking about the head today, if we keep our neck kind of curved like that. So if we chin in, our neck curved like that. If we chin in, the neck will be straight. So we chin in, we push the neck back, and we keep it straight. Of course, it's kind of weird to walk like that. You can practice this for a while. It's kind of tight, but once you get used to it, and you just naturally do it. Just naturally do it, and you'll look taller. Okay. And also, it also push the Bai Hui point here. There's a highest point here that connects in the outer part of the body. Okay. They call it the crown chakra in yoga. Okay. But in the traditional Chinese medicine, we call it Bai Hui. That's the highest point in the body that project up into the sky. Okay. It is a very good idea to practice to make sure this crown chakra is strong, or this Bai Hui is strong. So if you go to the sun, it's great, but don't go to the hot sun. The sun in the morning is the best. You can sit there and stand there like a tree and relax, open your hip, tuck in, and just keep your chin in, keep your chest straight and the spine straight, and just enjoy the sunlight coming into your body through the Bai Hui. Please don't do it at 12 in the afternoon. Do it early in the morning when the sun rises, which is the best. That's from 5 to 7. When the sun rises, everybody, sun rises at different time in different countries. So it's good to go and practice this right before the sun is going to rise. As soon as sunlight come out, you will be the first one that got the energy of the sun. Think about it. Everybody's sleeping, you're the first one. You're the first one, it's always the best one. Okay? So, like I said, that, now what about the mouth? What about the mouth? When we talk about head, right? What about the mouth? The mouth, the tongue have to stick to the palate, like this. See this tongue? Close it. So the tongue have to stick to the palate. It automatically stick on it anyway, so we close our mouth. We're just not aware of it. But if you want to check on it, make sure it stick to the palate so that it connect. So when you stick to the palate like this, and you close the mouth, it connect to the point here called Ren Zhong. This is another very important Qi center, Ren Zhong. We can save life over here. I'll tell you a good story. When I was in China with my student, we were on the train. No, actually, we were not on the train. We were on a train. That's right. We were on a train to go to the mountain, and his girlfriend is quite weak, and then he fainted, and the train master came out and asked, "Do we have any doctors here?" and whatsoever. There were no doctors here, so they have to kind of stop the train for a little while, and not completely. They call for the ambulance, to come and meet them at a certain place. So all I did is that I went there and pinch her here, this point here. Pinch. I poke and pinch and poke and pinch and poke and pinch for about maybe 3 minutes. That's a lot of work. And then she wake up. And then she said, why are you pinching me? That's a good one. She woke up. Everybody was laughing. Why are you pinching me? So save her life, and the train stopped, and then ambulance came. They took her. We all. I don't think we got off. They checked on her. She was fine, and then we took off again to go to the mountain. So this is the point. So when the tongue connect to this point here, 人中, then the whole qi is going to flow connected. Okay, it's going to connect it. You see that when it's connect here, because this is a very important point. Now the eyes doesn't open wide like that. It doesn't close either. The eyes just normally open. That's it. And you don't blink your eyes. Don't stop blinking your eyes when you do a Tai Chi. Because when you do that, then the Qi will go there, and the Qi won't go to the rest of the body correctly. Then your eyes just got all the Qi, which is fine if you're training the eyes. Then just don't do in the form, sit in the chair and stop blinking all day long. You still get Qi there. Okay? So when you do Tai Chi, you want to make sure all the Qi are evenly distributed to the body. So there's no one action that shows a focus on that. Okay, so everything is distributed evenly, of course through the mind control of how the movement should be done. Okay, and the ears, like I said, it's just it was there to be aware of everything, mindfully, of course. If you hear any noise, just let it go and go with it. So to sum up again, we want to make sure that our neck is straight in, chin in, and we rotate like this, like a robot, like this. Okay, we don't do this. We don't do this. We do this every day. We look at people, we do this. But in Tai Chi, we don't do this. We rotate from bottom down, from the heel, and the spine got moved together with this whole thing. It's like a robot, and robots are very strong. Okay. The suspension, sometimes they call it head suspension. I don't like the word suspension. I like the word elongated. So when you put that in, your whole spine is elongated, and everything is going to move together. And the next thing I'm going to talk about, maybe I talk about the pelvis, but I did talk about it in one of my videos. If I find it, I'll probably load it on YouTube. If there's enough information on it, then I won't talk about it. So that way I touch up with all the physical part of the movement. Oh yeah, I'm going to talk about the joints, the next one. I'm going to talk about the joint, how the joint works. And it will be the final one, and then I'll talk about the mind, okay? And please let me know who you are, where you come from. Give me any suggestion, any kind of video you would like to see in the future. And come join us at the Discord. We're also going to start our Instagram, okay? Instagram, we just posted some information. If you go to Instagram, look for Master Jimmy Wong, that's me, it's in there. And you will also see a new thing we just started called SEEK, Sleep, Eat, Exercise, and Knowledge. We're going to talk about how to sleep, when to sleep, what's the best position to sleep, why we need to sleep. And we'll talk about eating, about food, what kind of food you'll be eating. We were talking about the different colors of food, like based on the 5 elements, the green color, the red color, the brown color, the white color, and the black color. All these 5 colors of food. You need to have 5 colors of food every day. That way you have all the nutrition for yourself for that day. If you ever miss it, make sure you make it up the next day. And we'll talk about exercise. What kind of exercise? We're going to teach you meditation in there. And in Sikh, we will not teach Tai Chi, because Tai Chi we have another program. So we'll teach you meditation, we'll teach you standing meditation, sitting meditation, laying down meditation, and mindfulness meditation, and action meditation. And we'll give you some knowledge about what you need to understand about medicine, mostly traditional Chinese medicine, which is what I specialize in. I'm an acupuncturist in Texas. So most of my talks will be through traditional Chinese medicine on food and on behavior, and of course we'll talk about acupuncture, acupressure, that kind of things. So I call it seek, like you're seeking something, seeking for knowledge. So thank you very much, and please let me know where you're from, and don't forget to go to our Instagram, okay? Thank you, appreciate it, bye-bye.